meeting will please come to order. We do have proof of posting in accordance with Chapter 551 of the Texas Government Code as amended, known as the Texas Open Meetings Act. All right. I think we need to go ahead with the bills. That's the main thing to rush right on through. So if you will, let's look at item number 3 is budget transfers and amendments, and let's do that one, that action first. Just have a few. Any discussion on the budget transfers and amendments?
I'll make a motion, we approve budget transfers and amendments.
Second.
All in favor, aye.
Aye.
We'll now go back to item number 1. Which is to approve and pay the bills.
Make a motion, to approve, pay the bills.
Second.
All in favor, aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? None. Motion carries. All right. You're free to go and do your stuff.
Payroll.
Item number 2 is to approve the payroll. Do we have a motion?
I'll make that motion.
Second.
All in favor, aye. Motion carries. All right, we'll now go to, do we want to wait on Lloyd for the, on Will for the rest of it, or do we want to just go ahead with it? Did he indicate how long it would be before he got his? No, okay. Mandy, are you wanting to wait until we look at these other 2 issues about signing on number 6, to discuss and approve text bill resolution amending the authorized representatives?
It's just adding Cali. So the form that we brought it up. It just has to be signed by us, you and Renee, and then Cali to add her. So once we add a new member, we have to redo the form with all of us on it.
When we say add a new member, we're saying adding a new signature person, is that right?
Right.
Okay.
She's number 8, that's number 8.
I'm looking at number 6.
6.
Number 6, to discuss and approve text bill resolution amending authorized representatives. Generally, we have just had elected officials that were able to access text pool.
The only authorized users right now are Holly, Karen, and myself.
And the reason Holly is we put her on when we didn't have an auditor at that time.
Treasurer.
Treasurer.
Mm-hmm.
We didn't have a treasurer.
Yeah, that's the one. The auditor may not have been here officially either, so. Some days we are and some days we aren't, isn't that right?
There you go.
Okay, so that's the one that we've generally just had.
Okay. Is that stated somewhere where it's just elected officials?
It does not.
Okay.
So we're gonna vote on it this morning.
Okay.
Okay?
And Holly is still on the current,
We're taking her off.
Yeah. Once I submit this form, everybody will be
it'll be
wiped
clean.
out and, yeah.
And the judge is generally not on anything that has to do with signing.
Y'all are just, the Renee and the judge are just the approvers saying that these are the people on the access of it.
Okay. The judge doesn't have access to it.
No, but you have to be the approver.
Yes, but we can't have access to money.
Right.
We don't have a bond.
Right. That's just a text.
All right, discussion.
pool.
So, I guess the issue is you're wanting to add Cali, and that's something we've never done before?
Holly and I have been on it since I've started, so,
But that's because we didn't have
right, in
Yeah.
place.
a treasurer as such.
But when we got the form signed, whenever I joined, Holly wasn't removed. She was still accessible because she had a login with tech school. And it was approved with the judge and the county clerk.
That was an oversight. We should have done that and changed that at the time. I wouldn't think about it. Yeah. So,
What's the reason for doing that?
If I'm not here to make transfers and Karen needs help assisting, somebody's gotta still be able to. If I'm at school or Karen's at school, somebody still needs to have the access to it.
generally, I would think that the investment committee would review what's going on and take care of that before we get to that desperate need. I know I'm not on the committee anymore, so I can suggest to the committee. Yes.
No spotlight or anything.
I'm fine for leaving it the way it was, as far as removing Holly and it just be you and Karen.
And if there's a problem, we might adjust and look at it some other time, if there's some problems coming up.
I think if we see in the future
I
that,
just know whenever I got my tech school login, it took me all of 4 months to get a login. All of 4 months. So I started in September and I didn't get a login until December.
and that's because tech school,
There was some issue. What was the issue? You had two different names on the.
No, it was just the lack of customer service.
Pardon?
It was just the lack of customer service, so.
All right, what are we gonna do?
I'd leave with just the two, unless we see if there's a trap somewhere, then we change.
So you can make a motion that stays like it is.
I guess so, yeah. We'll make a motion to remove Holly, and then we wouldn't be adding anybody, is that right?
No, we'll just have to do the form. We'll just carry them on.
What's your motion?
That's a motion, remove Holly. Tech school.
I'll second it.
We have a motion and a second. Did you get that, Van? All in favor, aye. Any opposed? None. Motion carried. Let's go to number 8, to approve adding Cali Marco to the Freestone County Bank account.
I'll make that motion.
Second.
All in favor, aye. Any opposed? None. Motion carried. All right. Did you already send it?
Well,
Did you already send this around?
yes, ma'am, I signed it.
Well, maybe I already sent it around. and I-
You did, we,
We pass it.
And I
Y'all
did
have
sign
a
it.
treasurer's report, right?
All right.
I have a payroll report.
Payroll report,
Yeah.
everybody sign it?
everybody
Yes.
will.
Yes, okay.
So we're just waiting on the bill. It's right here. All right, I'll go pay those.
Yeah, go ahead and work on the, tax. Yeah. We do have, a couple of other things that are on the agenda.
Is
Do
that-
you want to wait for Will on that?
Yeah, I mean, what about that replat, it's replat,
We
is
can
that,
do that.
is that his? Who's
That's
that?
right here.
Is that yours?
No, it's here. It said he will not be here today. He said he will bring the maps on Wednesday.
So, we'll-
What the note said.
okay,
So I guess he'll be here tomorrow.
okay.
Will, yeah, he's a replat person.
So take no action on that? No action? All right, do we want to wait then on item number 4 until Will gets here? take just a little short break. If you will, or let me know when it gets here.
I'm gonna go outside.